Imagine this for a second. What if just 20 minutes in the water could make your body feel 10 years younger? Sounds like an exaggeration, right? He knows it does. But here's the point. Science has been revealing something most people over 50 still ignore. Swimming is one of the most complete and protective forms of movement for anyone who wants to live longer, with less pain and more energy. And in this video, he'll show 5 science-backed benefits of swimming after 50. Benefits that transform not only the body, but the way a person lives, breathes, and ages. And at the end, he'll reveal a detail almost no one knows, something that amplifies all these effects, preparing the body as if it had won a war. But that comes later. Set a heart that works better, without suffering. Science is clear. Regular swimmers drastically reduce their risk of cardiovascular problems. But he wants to go beyond the science for a moment. He wants you to feel what that means. Picture this. You're gliding through the water. The heart beats strong, but without the aggressive pressure that running causes. And your breath settles into a meditative rhythm. It feels like everything inside you is working in harmony. To feel this benefit quickly, do something simple. 3 cycles of 2 minutes of easy swimming. 1 minute holding the wall, breathing deeply. Repeat for 12-15 minutes. It's almost like hitting an internal reset button. But this is just the beginning, because when the heart works better, another system in the body reacts like a silent burst of energy. And that's the next point. 2. The natural antidote to age-related lung decline. After 50, lung capacity starts to decrease. That's inevitable. But swimming does something no other exercise does as well. It forces the lungs to work intelligently, rhythmically, efficiently. It's as if every stroke were a personal coach saying, breathe better, control better, use your air wisely. And swimmers know the sensation well. When the breathing finally sinks, the body enters a state of immediate lightness, almost a quiet euphoria. Try this simple drill to feel the improvement fast. Swim 25 meters breathing every 3 strokes. Swim back breathing every 5 strokes. Do this 4 times. This pattern trains the lungs like an athlete, without wear and tear. And here's the curious part. When the lungs improve, the muscles respond. Even for those who think, strength training isn't for me. The next benefit explains. 3. Building muscle after 50, even without the gym. Many people think swimming is just cardio, but after 50, it becomes a kind of silent strength training because water creates uniform resistance around the entire body. Every movement becomes a mini workout. The pull strengthens the back, the kick works the glutes, the float activates the core, the body rotation trains the waist. It's the whole body working, with no impact, no pain, no risk. And the sensation? It's like the muscles wake up slowly but firmly, a strength that appears from the inside out. Here's the big point. When the muscles get more active, the metabolism changes, and that explains the next benefit. 4. A faster metabolism, even at rest. After 50, metabolism drops by up to 2% per year. But swimmers activate something called the afterburn effect, a burn that continues even after leaving the water. That's why, after swimming, you often feel that internal heat, as if the body is still working behind the scenes. It's that burst of energy that leaves the body more alive, warmer, and more resistant to fat storage. To maximize this effect, swim for 20 minutes alternating easy and moderate, 30 seconds strong, 30 seconds easy. Repeat this 10 times. Simple, effective, and unbelievably powerful. But here's the most underrated detail. No matter how strong the body is, if the mind doesn't follow, longevity doesn't happen. And that's the next benefit. If this video is helping you in any way, subscribe now to Prime Health Zone. We bring clear, practical, and transformative content for anyone who wants to age with strength, ease, and vitality. 5. The therapeutic effect that rejuvenates the mind. Water has a near magical ability to silence the noise of life. It's as if each stroke pulls away a bit of stress, and each exhale leaves behind part of the mental weight. Scientists call it cortisol reduction, but he prefers to describe it differently. It feels like the brain gets a few minutes of peace, floats in a quiet space, and comes back renewed, light, centered, clean. When you combine heart, lungs, muscles, metabolism, and mind, swimming becomes something beyond exercise. It becomes applied longevity. Comment below. Which of these 5 benefits have you felt the most in your own body while swimming? He'll reply to the most interesting comments. And now comes the most interesting part. Yes, these 5 benefits already change a lot, but there's a specific detail, a small change in how you train in the water, that multiplies all these results. But what happens when you combine all of this with a simple technique that activates more muscle fibers and improves breathing at the same time? Spoiler, the results are insane, but that is a topic for the next video. Found this helpful? Hit like and subscribe to Prime Health Zone for more real wellness that actually works. And hey, drop a comment below if this helped you or if there's something you'd love to see in the next videos. See you in the next one. Stay strong, stay healthy.